Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is William, and in this series of video, I'm going to show you a really exciting software. It's called Adobe Illustrator. As you guys can see, this channel is about digital art. For those of you guys who's familiar with me, who is not familiar with me, if you're familiar with me, you know that I recently got unemployed, and I'm an absolute beginner of digital art. So dive into like creating and exploring the traditional art, the digital art, the modeling, like using Blender a lot, using Photoshop to draw digitally a lot, and I use pen and charcoal a lot just to combine all this and practice like crazy and stream like crazy, and but there's from my personal experience, but it's so hard for me to find a actual digital artist job nowadays, at least from my level. But there is a silver lining here, is that I find it so much easier. That's way easier to find a designer's job. And I recently got some of the gig of like a graphic design, and yeah, that's the reason I start to getting to know a great software called Illustrator. And since I already subscribe, I think it's really crazy. It's not crazy expensive, but at least it's a little bit expensive for me, because I'm right now do not have a revenue right now. Do not have a job, so I have to find gig from time to time, and yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I just got interrupted. Now, so I find it's much easier to find a graphic designer's job, especially a side gig, that you can, yeah, at least if you're like me, or maybe you're not like me, maybe you just want to get some side gig, you just want to dive into digital art. Just from my personal experience, it's so hard. Maybe it's because I'm at a different country, something like that. That really depends on the environment. It's not like it's like an economic environment, specific country that you are living in or working in, and so I find myself in a situation that I can actually handle a few side gig of a graphic designer, like designing a poster, something like that. Okay, so you got an idea. So some companies will do some a promotion events offline. It's not online, so they need to print out some of the posters, and they need a person with their like artistic eye to design things and for them. And yeah, you can actually have a lot of a side gig using this, and that is the moment where I realized that I can actually advance not only my drawing and modeling technique, but also I can use this side gig to like improve my art of I think this is more like precise art. That's my personal opinion. So like if you draw traditionally, it's more like a artistic expression nowadays. At least for me, I use like charcoal and pencil and all this like yeah, like a rotation and like real touch of the canvas. I can do a lot of things, and I can actually feel that, and I feel that I'm more yeah, I got more inspiration drawing traditionally. And also, if you are like drawing on Photoshop and you're using Blender, something like that, you're sculpting, it's not like precise precision art, like this is art, obviously, but it's not like a really precise. It's more like an artistic expression, more like a feeling. And sometimes you can get away with a plus or minus a certain degree centimeters, something like that. you can even get away with it. If you get away with a really huge amount of like a deviation from the realistic life, you have your own style, okay, and that will be like a stylized sculpting, something like that. And so I consider that kind of art I'm practicing and pursuing is like a unprecise artistic expression. And the the gig that I recently got, even though it does not give me a lot of money to become a millionaire, something like that, but it can actually like feed me. And so that's the opportunity I start to like connect myself with this kind of art style, and I call it the precise art, because if you are using Photoshop, you can draw a lot of lines, and if you are using say Illustrator, because that's an employer, or maybe contractor, maybe something like that. I don't know how to say that. It's just the person who just hired me for the gig, um, like uh, like designing a poster for him, something like that. And they have a specific requirement of software that you're going to use, and specific like a pixel that you're going to use, because they're going to print all this out. And you can't possibly just draw in Photoshop and print it out. I just recently found out, because if you draw in pixel, and if you are zooming in, you can actually see the pixel. Okay, so let me just show you. Okay, so let me open the Photoshop for you, and let me just get rid of this, and let me make a new file. Maybe custom, right? Even though I usually use a really big canvas, still it's just a 6,000 pixel or 4,000 pixel. Still, it's in pixel. And if you draw that, let me just show you. I think it's better for me just to show rather than just like talk about things. Where's my brush? Okay, where's my brush? Yeah, never mind. I think I can just use my mouse to do that. And strangely, my brush just go missing. I don't know. Maybe it's like dropped to the ground, something like that. Yeah, my room is in a big mess right now. Sorry about that. Let me just use brush to quickly brush it. Okay. So if you don't design this way, and you print out your design, you get some like rough edges like this, because if you zoom it and you print it out, sometimes if you say put your art in a poster, you get really pixelated. That's because the poster usually is very big, and is much bigger than your computer screen. So sometimes as a human we can't possibly look at the computer screen and actually like knowing what's going on. And so if you actually print it out to a much bigger screen, you will be able to see like a really big pixel, and you don't want that. Okay, so luckily that's the difference between like Photoshop as well as Illustrator. Adobe has done a great job doing that. That's because if you are unprecise things, you can use Photoshop, or like a post editing, something like that. You can do that. But if you are precise, you can use Illustrator, and it will give you like a vector. Basically, it's like mathematics. You can use all this vector. And vector, you can zoom in without actually lose without seeing the pixel. Okay, so let me just open that and demonstrate that for you. So let me open this. Okay, so this is like a typical canvas. And by the way, this is a canvas I'm currently using, because I got another channel, by the way, called Code with Jamming, and recently I've been developing an app demonstration, like a xylophone, and when I demonstrate how to code, and after I finish coding, I sort of need to demonstrate how to publish that to Play Store. In Play Store, this is a Play Store's template. You need to design your icon. This can be done using Illustrator, and it's used a lot. I try to do it in Photoshop, and I need to a lot of reference line, and but it's not recommended, because you can get so much quickly, especially you got the generative AI to actually do that. And by the way, even though you use generative AI to generate something like the icon, something like that, still it's a vector. That's so much better than a simple drawing. Okay, so for example, let me just quickly generate things for you, and this can greatly improve the workflow. Okay, so for example, you generate this like a bird or eagle, something like that. Okay, and this is not normal drawing. As long as in Illustrator, you kind of automatically change this into a vector. So even though you zoom in like a crazy, you won't be able to see the pixel. That's great. Okay, that's just so much better. And of course, you can change all this line individually. Like we got a certain pixel, we selected that. Okay, so if you double click, you can actually select all these lines, and you can use this like selection tool, which we will talk about later. Okay, and you can just grab some of the anchor, and you can just change all this stuff, and you can change that with precision. Okay, you can get a lot of control over which one that you want to curve. You want to curve it more or curve it less, something like that. And this will be a great fun. And I think this software, as well as side gig that I'm doing, not only for my employer, like short-term employer, like I think it's more like a contractor, something like that. Just a different person that hire me for a short gig. I can actually improve my artistic taste as well as style, because I kind of if you see my drawing, I kind of love to make a mess. Okay, so let me just show you my drawings. Okay, so let me just get my channel. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, because I really need the support. Okay, so this is my channel, and if you see me drawing, I kind of drawing really so-called dirty drawing, because I kind of just like go wild with all this line. And but I'm trying to like improve a lot recently. Especially I got the gig of as a graphic design gig, because in graphic design I sort of force myself to be precise, to be a more conceptual perspective. So when I design, say, an eagle, a bird, something like that, I can't draw every feather. I can't draw every detail, and I'm a person who is sort of great at noticing detail. So I can zoom in a photo a lot, and I don't know whether you see my stream or not. When I draw my work of Pause, a beautiful lady, I kind of zoom in a lot, and observe my reference image, like the eye, like zooming 100%, something like that. And I got every hair of the like eyelashes drawouts as well as a shadow drawout. So the result will be great, like a super realistic. But I think the graphic design really taught me how to be like grasp the actual shape of it, because it pay a great attention of great emphasis of shape, and you have to use the concept of shape, and using shape to combine the shape together to get the idea, to get information across. And I think that's essentially a concept art, and this art is more conceptual, and it's more focused on conveying messages. I think drawing is also conveying messages, and modeling is also conveying messages, and not that you draw that and then it's done. It's more like conveying a certain thing that you think, or certain value, or certain feeling that you want to convey. But the graphic design is like, you have to convey the message in order to earn money, right? So if I say I got a gig from an employer, from like the person who gave me the gig, they want to sell their products, like their drinks offline. So they open a store. They need a poster that just stick outside of their store, and you need to draw a certain thing that convey the message, hey, come to my store and have a drink, okay, so I can actually make a living. So you have to be really good at conveying message, and that's a thing that I really benefit a lot as a can I call myself a amateur artist, something like that? I don't know. I don't know what my job really is right nowadays. so so let me just call myself like the newbie artist, okay? Because that's the great thing that I learn nowadays. It's like I have to get message across, and this practice, this side gig, really helped me improve. Okay. So I think I'm going to make a specific series of video that share with you guys how I learned this software, and some of the tricks that I learned. And hopefully, if you are in a situation like me, who's like independent or indie, it's not like indie developer, because I also develop games and I make game assets as well. But if you are a artist who is struggling like me, and you can try to find some of side gig of graphic design, and I think, at least for me, I benefit from it a lot, both financially as well as like artistic improvement, like professional point of view. I really improve professionally as well. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a lot. Because I really want to not only just to make some like tutorials and sharing videos. It's more about like talk to you guys about things and what's been going on, and I also talk about what I thought, my thoughts and my crazy thoughts every day, my Patreon, and my creative process, something like that. So yeah, you're more than welcome to join my Patreon, because I don't earn nowadays for this video. I way like lagging behind of YouTube monetization program. So that's the reason why I start Patreon. This might be my only, the Gumroad as well. That might be the only way that I can actually earn money by making this video. Currently this video I do that totally for free. So if you want to support me, please go to my Patreon, and just let me know that what I'm doing is not worthless, alright? And give me hope. Okay, so yeah, so in this series of video, I'm going to show you my experience, some tips, some tricks, and some even of my creative process. So if you know, I got another channel called Code with Benjamin, and I also make different icons, different logos for my apps, as well as some gigs apps. So I'm going to share with you the actual like the actual graphic design, how it actually works in real life, at least from my like side gate point of view. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot. That's definitely a lot, and see you in the next video. Okay, and yeah, enjoying art. Bye.